பிள்ளைங்களா? Since we are nearing the end of tally lesson, today we shall be closing tally in theory and practice. Tally comes to an end. Okay. Look, we have been doing practicals on inventory management, financial transactions, that is depositing money in bank, receiving money, paying money, all those things. Whereas we have omitted certain portions relating to taxation because we are not, we are not competent to work with taxation first. The other thing is our theory is outdated. VAT is no longer existent. It has been replaced by GST, goods and services tax. Therefore, we are not going into the domain of taxes, nor do we have time. Therefore, we are closing with payroll processing, which covers financial aspects of tally, then inventory aspects. Taxation has been omitted, whereas taxation goes to the domain of auditors, not the accountant, not the ordinary accountants who are making bill end. Okay, therefore, we need not bother too much about taxation. Okay, we simply go through the definitions. TDS. TDS means tax deduction at source. Tax deduction at source is called TDS. Okay, this TDS, you pay some money. You pay 10 lakh rupees to Thiru Computers or Tower Mobiles towards the purchase of some item. Whereas when you pay huge amount, you have to make certain tax deduction towards the income the person gets. We call it tax deduction at source, TDS. Tax deduction at source. Deducted at source or deduction at source. Tax deducted at source. We pay, whereas we deduct some amount and remit it to the income tax department. Okay, we call it TDS. It is deducted from salary or other payment. It can be from your salary. When the salary exceeds certain limit, the payer, the person who pays money, automatically deducts a portion of the salary towards income tax. Okay, we call it TDS, tax deducted at source. That is the person who deducts the tax. Okay, then TCS, tax collected at source. It is collected from sales or other receipts. That is, a person is buying from you. You collect the tax from the person who buys, that is, who gives you money. It is called tax collected at source. Some person pays you money, you include the taxes to be paid by the person and get it collected from the person. Okay, when money goes from your hands, you make TDS, tax deduction at source. When somebody pays you money, you add the tax amount and we call it TCS, tax collected at source. Okay, the person who receives money undergoes TDS. The person who gives money undergoes TCS. Okay, TCS for tax collected at source. Okay, then FBT. FBT. First, what is fringe? Fringe. The meaning for fringe is you have a dress, you have a beautiful gown, and you lace it at the edge with some beautiful patterns. We call it the fringe. The fringe is the edge. Fringe is the edge of anything. Okay, fringe benefit means a company is paying you some salary, whereas in addition to salary, you suppose you finish a project before the timeline, they wish to give you some incentive. Whereas if they pay it in the form of money, it is subject to normal income tax regime. They wish to pay it in the form of some fringe benefit. Fringe benefit means you will be given a card, prepaid card, which you can use for eating, eateries. Okay, or you may use it for cinema and other things, some particular mall. Okay, they call it fringe benefit. They call it fringe benefit. Just the way some coupons are issued for voting to particular candidates. Some candidates in the election seem to issue coupons instead of money. coupons instead of money. You go to this shop, buy anything, it's free up to 2000 rupees, free up to 5000 rupees. They would say such coupons. Okay, when issued by the company, they are called fringe benefits, and these fringe benefits are subjected to taxation. Okay, fringe benefit is not the direct salary, it is an extra. It is an extra given to the employee for encouragement. Okay. It is the tax paid by an employer towards small benefit, coupons, facilities provided to the employees. Okay. It may not be salary, whereas it may be some other form of payment. Okay. Then VAT. VAT is no longer existent. VAT is gone. Okay. VAT means value added tax. Value added tax. You buy some raw materials. That is, we bought some laptop. We bought some mobile phone. Okay. We then sold them not for the purchase price, but for an extra value. You bought the laptop for 35,000 rupees, 36,000 rupees, whereas you sold it for 45,000 or 55,000. We sold it for 55,000. How much value has been added? 19,000 is the value added at our end. Therefore, we have to pay the tax for the amount of 19,000, the difference between the procurement price and the sales price. Okay, that is the value added by our company. Therefore, we pay the tax for that particular amount of value. This is called value added tax. Okay, whereas that has been replaced by goods and services tax, which is a more general form of taxation. Okay, value added tax is levied against goods sold. When we sell something, we add some value to the product, we pay the tax for the value added. Okay, we call it VAT, value added tax. Okay, then service tax. Service tax is you do not sell anything, whereas you provide some service. Your mobile phone is on repair. You send it to some mobile phone technician. They fix it. They do not spend money. They spend their time. They fix the mobile and give you the mobile and collect money for the service they offered, not for the goods they sold. It is for the service they offered. Your your motorbike may not be starting. You send it to the mechanic. He fixes it without replacing any component. He spends time, gives you some service and collects money. It is service. Okay. And against that service, they have to pay tax, which is called service tax. It was called service tax. These two taxes have been replaced. Service tax is also gone. These have been combined into goods and services tax called GST. Okay, goods and services tax. You sell some products, it comes under GST. You provide some service, it also is covered under GST, goods and services. Okay, these two, VAT and service tax combined, they form goods and services tax. Okay, single tax regime. Then in Tally, all taxes can be enabled or disabled using GOT, gateway of Tally, which is statutory and taxation. In Tally, we have not gone to the taxation feature, whereas you can fix the tax, rate of tax. That is, for any income, you have to provide the rate of tax. That is 11%, 10%, 5%, whatever the tax amount may be. Tally will automatically calculate the tax. Just the way we did the other things. We have to simply make the voucher entries. Tally will calculate the liabilities. Tally will calculate the taxation. Tally will do anything needed for our tax system. Okay. Okay. Tax reports can be printed from Gateway of Tally display statutory reports. Okay. It can also be printed from display. It is easy, whereas we have not gone into taxation because our version of Tally does not have GST. Goods and services tax is not available in the older version which we are using. The newer version includes goods and services tax, whereas it's not available right now with us. Therefore, we do not go into this taxation area. Okay. Then, what are the taxes available? Can you repeat? TDS, TCS, FBT, VAT, service tax, GST. The last one is GST. The last one is also to be included, GST, goods and services tax. GST for goods and services tax. GST, GST, goods and services tax. Okay. Then can we repeat the taxes? TDS, TCS, FBT, VAT, service tax, GST. Okay. TDS, TCS, FBT, VAT, service tax, GST. Okay. The full form for TDS, tax deducted at source. Full form for TCS, tax collected at source. FBT, fringe benefit tax. VAT, value added tax. Service tax is service tax itself. GST, goods and services tax. Okay. GST is divided into two components normally. One is the CGST, other one is the SGST. One half goes to the central government. The other half goes to the state government. Okay. CGST, SGST. For food items, they charge about 12% towards GST. Okay. 6% to the central government, 6% to the state government. For dress, dress is covered under essential items. They charge only 5% for dress. 2.5% to the central government, another 2.5% to the state government. For mobile phones, electronic items, television, mobile phone recharge, for all those things, we pay 18% as the GST. 18%, 9% to the central government, 9% to the state government. For high value items used only by rich class, like cars, they pay 45%. 45%. That is, if you buy one car for 10 lakh rupees, you have to pay 4.5 lakhs towards tax, GST. 2.25 lakh to the central government, another 2.25 lakh to the state government. Okay, 45% towards GST. 22.5% to the central government, 22.5% to the state government. Okay. Then, okay. For food items, they charge about 12%. 12% is the GST for food items. Then we go to the last. This is the closure for Tally. We have seen how to change the language yesterday, and this is covered under theory. The interface and reports in Tally can be changed to a different language by pressing Alt G from Gateway of Tally. When we press Alt G, we can change the language. We change it to Tamil, whereas it is unsafe to change to other languages because the entire menu goes to the new language. Unless you know how to read the script, you need not change the language. It is better to remain with English. Although we are half-baked in English, we can easily understand the meaning. Whereas when you change to another language, it may not be possible for you to even restore the interface to English. It will be difficult. Okay. Tally ERP 9 supports 13 languages, including Tamil. This number, Tally supports dash languages, is often a question in your examination. 13 languages. You must remember this number, 13 languages. Okay. Choose any language of your choice. It's okay. With this, we come to the end of Tally lesson. Tally is all about accounting. And we have omitted the taxation features in the practical. Taxation was not covered in our practical. Whereas this much is sufficient for any work relating to Tally, because taxation is applied usually at the end of the financial period, or the auditor takes care of, say, configuring the taxation features. We need not bother. We simply make the voucher entries. Tally does the remaining work. We need not be bothered. Okay. Done. With this, we close this lesson. I can simply show you how to change the rates of taxes. That is, Tally is open. The company Alt F3, Alt F1. I choose BN. Okay, now I press F11. F11. Accounting features, statutory and taxation features. You simply go to statutory and taxation features of Tally ERP 9. You can configure, you can set the tax rates. That is the work we need to do. After that, we need not bother about anything. You simply make voucher entries. The reports will be available under taxation report. We need not bother about the tax rates and other things. It will automatically do the calculation. Excise is needed for companies which do import or export. Excise is not for other ordinary firms. Okay, Aman. Then enable value added tax. Instead of VAT, the new version will display GST. Enable GST. I would press yes. Okay. Then set alter VAT details. Yes. That is state. Which state? We are in Pondicherry, Puducherry. Then regular tax. Regular VAT applicable from 1/4/2008. No, 1/4/2021. Our company was started from 1/4/2021. Enable service tax if we have service tax. Whereas GST includes services also. Set alter service tax registration number. You provide a fake number. Date of registration 1/4/21. Then okay 1/4/21. Then assessee code something. Premises code number is not provided. Cooperative society, individual. We are running a registered private limited company. It's a company, whereas the registered private limited company. Okay. Then no, we are not a large taxpayer. We are a small business. Then division. These things can be omitted. Commissionerate code name need not be entered. Then enable tax deducted at source. TDS, TCS. We have been talking about TDS, TCS, FBT, all those things. We may enable all those things. Yes. Yes. Tax assessment number, we leave it blank. Then TCS. Yes. Then no, just theory, just for demonstration purpose. We are not going to the practicals in taxation. Done. Okay. Enable fringe benefit tax. FBT can be enabled. Then yes, you provide S. Just leave it blank. Enable payroll statutory. Yes. Payroll set alter. Company code. Provide something. Done. We simply say accept. Yes, I press yes, finish. It is only for demonstration purpose. We are not going into the practical relating to taxation. Okay. We come out. We come out. Okay. Done. We close the theory. With this, tally lesson is totally over. Tally lesson is over with this. The other two